Nixon. Nixon.
This is not the kind of scene people expect from one of Asia's most advanced and carefully planned megacities. Beijing, a city known for its modern infrastructure, immense scale, and status as the political heart of China, is now battling one of the most shocking urban flood disasters in recent memory. It began with torrential rain early in the day. At first, it looked like a powerful but manageable storm. Dark skies hung over the capital. Heavy rain pounded rooftops, roads, and high-rise buildings across multiple districts. But within just a few hours, the situation changed dramatically. Drainage systems that were built to protect a city of millions began to fail under the overwhelming volume of water. Then came the flooding. Roads vanished beneath fast-rising currents. Entire avenues turned into rivers. Water surged through neighborhoods, office towers, shopping areas, and public parks. In some places, the force of the flood was so intense that vehicles were pushed along like toys, submerged nearly to their rooftops or carried away completely. This was no longer just heavy rain. This had become a citywide emergency. One of the most alarming developments has been the impact on Beijing's subway system. Several stations were hit by severe flooding, with water pouring into underground areas once believed to be protected from this kind of disaster. Trapped passengers were reportedly forced to break open emergency doors to escape as floodwaters rose around them. Operations on multiple subway lines were suspended, bringing huge parts of the city's transport network to a halt. And for millions of people in Beijing, daily life stopped almost instantly. Authorities responded by issuing a red alert, the highest level of warning for extreme weather. More than 20,000 rescue personnel were deployed across the capital, equipped with inflatable boats, drones, life jackets, ropes, and emergency search gear. They worked around the clock to reach people stranded in homes, buildings, flooded roads, and trapped vehicles. The scale of the rescue effort says everything about the severity of this crisis. Hospitals, schools, shopping centers, and office buildings in major districts such as Chaoyang and Dongcheng have suspended operations. In some hospitals, water flooded underground wards, forcing emergency evacuations. Medical workers were seen pushing wheelchairs and stretchers through cold, knee-deep floodwaters as rain continued to fall around them. Those images are hard to forget.
Hitze.
A capital city, hospitals underwater, subway stations overwhelmed, cars floating through streets, families trapped in rising floodwaters. Meteorologists are warning that the danger is not over. Forecasts indicate that heavy rain may continue for another 24 to 48 hours, raising the risk of even more flooding, landslides, and further infrastructure damage. Government activities and public events have already been postponed or canceled as officials focus on emergency response. The emotional impact across China has been immense. On social media, heartbreaking footage continues to spread. Mothers clutching children on makeshift rafts. Elderly residents carried on the backs of strangers, volunteers using ropes to pull people from flooded apartments. These are the moments that show the true human side of the disaster. Moments where fear, pain, courage, and compassion all exist together. And yet, in the middle of devastation, something powerful is still visible. The people of Beijing are standing together.
Pizza.
Residents have opened their homes to shelter strangers. Neighbors have shared food, water, dry clothing, and blankets. Volunteer groups have joined rescue efforts alongside official emergency teams, using boats, pickup trucks, and even their own hands to help save lives. That spirit of solidarity matters, because disasters like this do not only test roads, tunnels, and buildings, they test communities. They test how people respond when everything familiar is suddenly thrown into chaos. And in that sense, Beijing has shown not only vulnerability, but resilience. Still, this flood is a warning. Experts say extreme weather events like this are becoming more frequent as climate patterns continue to shift. Torrential rain, flash flooding, and urban inundation are no longer once-in-a-generation disasters in many parts of the world. They are becoming more common, more intense, and more dangerous even in cities that once believed they were prepared. This disaster has shattered one illusion very clearly. No city is untouchable. Not even a capital as vast and modern as Beijing. No matter how advanced the infrastructure may be, nature can overwhelm it in a matter of hours. One storm, one day of relentless rain, and suddenly, a city of millions is fighting simply to stay above water. Tonight, Beijing is not just facing a flood. It is facing a reckoning with the power of extreme weather. Our thoughts are with every family displaced, every patient moved through flooded hospital corridors, every commuter trapped underground, and every rescue worker risking exhaustion and danger to save others. We will continue following this story closely as the situation develops. Stay informed, stay prepared, stay safe.